All right. So what's your thoughts on modern dating? Like, do you think things have changed over the years?
Yes, I think this generation is screwed. And I don't think that none of us are going to be married because I think social media ruined our generation. So like what we see as commitment now is not commitment to me.
Interesting. Okay. So what do you mean by that? So you said what you see as commitment now has changed than what it was then.
Yes, because married men are cheating. People in relationships are cheating. If you go back years ago, people were getting married for years. People met their lovers. 30 years of marriage. That's not going on these days.
So you have like a pessimistic kind of perspective.
No, I don't.
Did you get cheated on? That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I did. But it's not just me. It's the whole world. It's all y'all.
It came in all of us.
Yeah.
We're good guys.
No.
We're making the world a better place.
Okay.
So yeah, what's your thoughts on modern dating? You feel like it's changed in the past 5 to 10 years?
I feel like it's very like hard to date unless it's like online now.
Yeah, I mean, so much easier
Like
to meet people on like Tinder or Hinge or a dating app.
But it's also weird to meet people that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So wait, why do you say that?
Because you never really know. People lie.
So it sounds like you had like some experiences, so some stories.
Not necessarily, but I just know that people don't tell the truth all the time. You can make up a profile and then, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta find the good ones.
It's hard to get to like a vibe with somebody through like texting or just like messaging at first. So kind of like really have to like meet them and like see how you vibe together. Or you can actually get a good feel for it.
So what are your thoughts on modern dating? Like, have you seen a change in the past couple years?
For sure. 100%. I feel like it's awful. I feel like that's why a lot of women don't want to date now. It's terrible. I don't recommend dating unless, I don't know, you might meet someone with like genuine intentions. You can tell they really want to get to know you. They see a future with you. Not off the bat, but you know, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend anyone doing it for real, but yeah.
So what are your thoughts on modern dating right now? Do you think it's changed over the years, or do you feel...
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Like, women got a lot more entitled, but, I mean, I don't know, because it's like, sometimes they be worth it, sometimes they don't, so you just gotta pick your poison.
So you feel like women are more entitled now than they were, let's say, 5-10 years ago?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like, 5-10 years ago, you could take a woman on a date to the movies. Now they ain't trying to do that.
Yeah.
You could go on a little picnic. It's probably like 30% of women that's gonna go on the picnic with you right now. You know what I mean?
So you feel like they want a little bit more?
Hell yeah. They want everything the songs is about. Room Chris.
Yeah.
50 and Floridian Bocce.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I hear you. So I don't know if you saw, there was also like a list that came out of like all the different places
that
girls
you can't. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who made that list. That was false. Like, because if you even read the comments, all the women like, yeah, we still do this, we still do that, we still do this. So I don't know. As long as you don't find you an airhead, I feel like you should be cool.
Right.
There's a lot of sturdy women out here.
So what are your views on modern dating? Do you feel like it's changed in the last like 5-10 years, or do you feel like it's
modern day dating?
Yeah, modern dating today.
I think social media changed how to date because a lot of people don't know how to have simple conversations and interactions with people in person. Everything gets more so through a DM, or I don't think people really have no real intentions when it comes to dating. It kind of is like straight to the bedroom with it.
I see. Okay. So you said with social media, do you mean like online dating and stuff, like with Tinder and Hinge and all that?
But you don't really have no one, like it's no such thing as courting anymore. Like nobody walks up to you and really asks someone if they wants to go out. It's kind of just through the DM and shooting their shot. One link up and then that's it. It's no real substance.
No, I can dig that. So you said no one comes up to you. Do you appreciate guys coming up to you? Like, would you prefer that more?
I prefer that way than Instagram, yes. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So not everybody says that. A lot of people, they prefer the online dating thing, but you're saying you prefer in person. I feel like a lot of women are in situationships or like have guys in the background. Like, would you say you're kind of in that category?
I haven't.
Okay, but not right now.
No.
Okay.
Like a little younger.
Did
I'm not here to play with nobody though.
I can dig it. Okay, so did something just end? Because you said you're not in the right headspace. I'm just trying to kind of like get a sense.
I'm just focused on what I'm trying to achieve. So when it comes to dating, I feel like it can kind of throw you off. And I just want to make sure that I'm the right person for whoever my person is.
So how do you feel like the climate is dating right now? Like modern dating? How do you feel like it is? Has it changed?
Oh, I think it's like,
So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay. No doubt. Okay. So what's your opinions on modern dating? Like,
modern dating?
yeah, like, do you think it's changed in the past 5 to 10 years, or do you think it's
No, it's definitely changed. It definitely changed.
So wait, what do you mean?
Same. It's like people's not the same how it was when I was 20 years ago, and even like right now, like a year and a half ago, I just left
I
them
think
right.
people put the ego too high.
You think so?
I think people's egos nowadays is too high.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
So wait, what do you mean by that? So the egos are too high?
The ego's too high. Like back in the days, there was a whole lot of trust, or like I said, communication. There was a lot of more expression. Now people,
Today,
it's
like
like
society took over. I mean,
Right.
social media.
they have a problem, they go and cheat.
Social media. Right.
Back then was more resolved. That's why that's why we have our ancestors that lasted 20 years, 30 years, 50 years in a relationship.
Today you don't see
Because
that.
now you don't see that. So it's changed.
So you feel like people are quick to jump into something else?
Yeah, I mean, look at just statistics alone. Divorce rate jumped up crazy in the United States.
Yeah.
It's too much hop.
It's like, all right, let's get married and then let's divorce like Kim Kardashian the next month.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so why? Like, you gotta spend some time. You gotta understand why you're getting married for. Not just get married just because you have kids and you trying to force something. Or,
Yeah.
it's more like that. I think a lot of people don't communicate today. They don't know how to talk.
So what's your thoughts on modern dating right now?
Modern dating is bro. It's not real. There's no modern dating. It's modern. It's talking for a couple weeks and then you, like I say, you move on to the next one.
I see. So do you feel like it's changed, like in the past 5 to 10 years? I feel like things have changed.
In the past 5 to 10 years, no. In the past like 10 to 20 years, definitely. Because I mean, 5 years ago, well, let's see, I've been out of high school for 11 years, 12 years. But even then, Tinder was just starting to become a thing. So like online dating and all that had already taken a weird turn. So yeah, I'd say in the past 10 years for sure, it's definitely changed. In the past 5, nah, it's still on the same trend. People kind of just link up, party for a couple weeks, and they just move on to the next one.
So no real substance there, basically.
Nah, I don't think so. I actually recently figured out that it's actually customary for the girl to make the first move. An old move that they would do is they'd throw their handkerchief on the ground. And then if a gentleman was interested, he'd be like, oh, you dropped your handkerchief. And that's how you initiate the conversation.
Oh, wow.
That kind of thing doesn't really happen anymore. Girls mostly wait for guys or expect the guy to make the first move, which is, in the times that we live in, is kind of not even smart anymore. Because, I mean, most girls just feel uncomfortable around dudes for very obvious reasons. So it's kind of like, do I even approach her and make her feel uncomfortable, or do I kind of just say, see what happens? And most of the time, I end up kind of just waiting to see what happens, because I hate to be the one to make a girl feel uncomfortable, or just like a lot of times people don't be out looking for somebody to talk to or like trying to find a relationship. A lot of people go out just to be by themselves or be with their friends. So I don't even like approaching girls on the most part. Like, and I know I'm a fairly good looking dude. Like, I know I'm not ugly, but
For sure.
even knowing that, I'm still kind of like, I'd rather let her talk to me, or let her kind of like make the first move. Even it don't even gotta be like you want to go out or something. Like, even just something as simple as initiating a conversation. Then I'm like, all right, I know she's interested, and I can at least start talking to her. Versus she mind her own business. I go, hey, what you doing, sweetie? Or you look good, shawty. Let me get you something. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of don't really fly no more, because girls don't want that.
You know what's interesting though? We actually heard from, I think, like 1 or 2 girls that they would rather be approached tonight.
Really?
Tonight, yeah.
That's crazy. Because most of the time when I approach girls, I don't get a negative reaction, but I get the reaction kind of like, all right, go away now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never really the, like, I don't get the gross, like, why are you talking to me reaction, but I do get the disinterested, like, when is he gonna go away? So, I don't know.
Are you?
Are you ready?
Fine now?
What's your thoughts on the modern dating?
Modern dating?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on it?
All right, this how I feel about modern dating. Normally, we used to men taking us out, showing chivalry, opening the door. You ain't gotta bring flowers and all that shit first day. But as far as like the first bill, pay it. If she don't reciprocate after the first date, then you just took an L. Whatever, you took that chance. But I don't know about the modern dude, but the modern woman like me, I pay. I don't care about that. I like spending money.
Okay.
I want you to buy me, buy you back. You know what I'm saying? So I can say, damn, you know, my dude bought me this, but he can say, yo, my girl, you love me. She, you know what I like. She bought me this too. Like, but it's not like that, and that's fine too.
Okay.
But as far as looks, yeah, I want somebody taller than me and darker than me.
No.
In case y'all was wondering, taller and darker.
She describing me, y'all.
Taller and darker, in my age of older.
You don't know how old I am.
Not my age.
You don't know.
Do looks matter to you?
Don't lie.
They do matter. Like, who want to wake up and look at a monster? Like, what? Do they not matter to you?
I mean, I think it's a little bit different with guys, though. For instance, you see a lot of women with guys that are, you know, not so attractive. Maybe like looks challenged. But
He must got money.
so if you have money and looks don't matter.
No, I didn't say that. I'm talking about the other thing that you was.
You're talking about other women. Okay,
Yeah.
not you.
No.
Okay. So looks kind of get you in the door, essentially.
Yeah. Like, you could be medium ugly, but all the way ugly, no.
Medium ugly. What's medium ugly?
Like somebody that's not like, you know, like cute boys, like too cute. Like, you just look like you should be a model. I don't look it. So then I'm gonna start thinking you're a little feminine. But if you like a little rough around the edges, but you got something that's good about you, I can go with that.
Now, do looks matter? Looks matter?
It depends to a certain degree.
Like
Sometimes you want somebody that's easy on the eyes with you. If you think you easy on the eyes, you want somebody too. But sometimes, no, I'm not gonna say nobody ugly, because you know what I like. Sometimes I like a half fine, half ugly. I don't know how to. Like, I don't want nobody that's in the mirror longer than me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody that's getting dressed longer than me. I gotta fight for this to get in the mirror. Like, I don't want one of them. But he could be fine. But he shouldn't be like all up on his looks like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Question: do you believe in traditional gender roles?
Elaborate.
So, like, you know, the man provides, so on and so. Okay, so you believe in that?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I feel like this generation is a lot more like feminism and stuff like that. Like, they don't all believe in that. Like, they go half on stuff. So.
You go half?
You said, would I go half? No. I mean, I believe in traditional gender roles. So I'm different.
Me too.
I can dig it.
Not gonna
For sure. Do you guys believe in traditional gender roles? So, you know, the man being the provider, and like what's your opinion on that?
I think, to me, it all depends. I don't mind a woman working, but I'm pretty old school, where my grandfather told me, well, you know, women take care of high school, where I take care what I'm supposed to do, protect and provide. You know, he taught me those basic things growing up. I seen that growing up. My grandmother didn't work, but I got into a relationship where I had to deal with that. And it's cool. It brings extra money, it brings extra income. But I feel as though when you overworking, it's like, all right, now you're going to lose communication, you're going to lose trust, you're going to lose all this. Because now you just worried about your job. You're trying to, you know, sometimes, I'm sorry to say, females today, it's like, you want to be bosses or whatever. You're not gonna work. Things not gonna work.
I think it's a 50-50.
Think so?
I think it's a 50-50.
Well, anything
because
is
at
not
the end of the
50-50,
day,
though.
I had daughters, so I think I teach my daughters, don't always depend on a man. Always depend on yourself.
You see,
if a man wants to provide, then they provide, but you also provide for yourself. Don't always depend on a man.
Yeah, I know. I'm teaching my nana that too.
I know, but still.
But yeah, you know, a man likes to feel like, all right, I'm doing something.
Oh, okay.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying. They want to provide, that's fine.
But
But at the end of the day,
everything
I should be able to say, no, I got the rent, and you don't got the rent.
Right. No, you're right. Right. That's why I say everything can't be 50-50. Sometimes it's got to be 60-40, 80-20. You know, there's days where I'm like, construction work, I can't work because it's raining. can you take care of this week? I got you next week.
That's
you know
how it
what I'm
works.
saying?
So that's why I think a woman should be dependent and a man should be dependent on his own. When you don't communicate, y'all end up breaking up. You're dependent on that man to still handle your business.
So you keep bringing up communication. Was that like an issue in like a past relationship?
Yes.
Do you feel the same way?
Yes. Like I
think that plays a big role.
Yeah, it is. I think that's one of the major ingredients if you want to last.
Not just in relationship. I think in just general
in life.
In general.
Do you believe in traditional gender roles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I should be man of the household. I should pay the bills. I open doors. She walk on the inside. You mean like that? She cook. She clean.
Sure.
I mean, I cook sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. But she cook. She clean. I mean, she just be her. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
So you handle all the bills. It's all you.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel that.
That's you mean? I don't do that in that 50-50.
Nah.
If you doing 50-50 out here, go get some more money. Real.
What do you feel about like dating on the internet, like internet dating?
Oh, I did it. It's freaking, it sucks. I'm sorry to say, I tried it. It's not like meeting somebody. It sucks.
I don't
You
like
know what I'm
it.
saying?
I
Going
never
through the
tried it.
internet.
I don't like it.
Going through the internet, it's kind of freaking weird. You know?
It's
It's weird.
I think it's false advertisement.
Well, I think it is too, because they only show the nice things that you want to see, but they don't tell you the bad things.
If you
see.
go out
you know what I'm saying?
to a place and you meet somebody, you're observing that person.
All right.
So you actually know what you're seeing.
You know what I mean?
So have you done internet dating too, or no? Oh, so you stood away. So what was your main reason for not doing like internet dating?
I think it's just a lot of basically catfishing out there. You might have a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, and the next thing you know, you got a freaking, I don't know what, but you got something that you're not expecting. Like, you go meet the person, you see somebody at the club, at the bar, you like,
Right.
and then you be like, oh, you observing the person, that person attracting them, and observe them a little more, and you getting to know how that person is without that person knowing you're watching them.
Right.
And in the internet, I can say whatever. I can say I'm blonde.
Right.
I'm 20.
So you feel like people put on an image on the internet, but it's not the same.
It's really not.
What's up?
I mean,
All right, how do you feel about internet dating?
I love
Internet dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. Internet dating gives you more time to get to know somebody before you actually meet them. Well, anybody can be who they want to be on the internet. You can make somebody up, be a whole different person, yeah. But if you're not really a thorough individual, you're not gonna know. But internet dating gives you, some time to actually like check somebody's temperature before you actually meet them. Like, you can talk for a year, talk for 2 months, talk for 2 weeks or whatever. But if you're smart enough, you'll, take it a little further. You know what I'm saying? And cause you're on the phone with them. Like, you hear everything that's going on, they talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? You hear all of that. But it gives you, I think to me, it gives you some, time to really get to know somebody.
Yeah.
FaceTime me, send me some pictures, whatever. FaceTime me, let me know what the what's really going on.
Yeah, that's what I do.
FaceTime me. What's a duo or something like that?
Yeah, duo.
Duo, it don't matter before you actually meet me. But I think, I think it's a good job.
Right. Yeah, that's all I got for you.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it?
Hey, if you're enjoying this video, subscribe to join the Gentlemen and Scholars family. And consider checking out the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for free resources, Gentlemen and Scholars merch, book recommendations, consultation services, and our free Gentlemen and Scholars Ultimate Handbook, where you'll learn personal development tips on how to build a successful life and become the gentleman of your dreams, style tips to develop an eye-catching, attractive, and unique personal avatar, and dating tips to attract, court, and keep the woman of your dreams. Visit the Gentlemen and Scholars Club website for more.